Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Bot. This is Finn. Get yourselves ready. Get comfortable. Get a seat. Get a snack. And get ready as we present to you our last brain cells left. Hey, Ben, Finn.
Wow, yes, it is me, Finn, and it has totally been a week.
I was gonna say it's been so long since we've talked.
Yeah, it's been
your joke was funnier.
I was trying to imitate the cow from ASDF movies.
Oh,
yes, I am human. Let's go do skateboards.
Let us do skateboards. I love that.
Let us do skateboards.
Oh god,
I love the
ASDF is so
movies.
They're so amazing. They're such like touchstones of like a time period. You know what I mean?
Yep. I agree.
Because man,
oh my god, I almost dropped my nail clippers.
You clipping your nails during this?
No. I play with my nail clippers because
you just fidget with them.
Just like fidget with something, so I'm not like tapping or whatever, and then my microphone picks that up.
You know what? That makes sense. I respect that. I respect that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Can I run I want to run a joke by you.
Is it my life? Because I might not laugh. I might cry.
Well, I want to run another joke by you.
Oh, okay.
I have.
Is it Fern's demise? Because then I'll laugh.
I have another joke I want to run by you.
Damn it!
No. I do this thing where I feel like I've said this before on the podcast where like I consider myself an ally and I'm always making jokes, but I can never tell when jokes are like in bounds or like fair.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
And I was thinking about this.
We're all gonna take this joke with a grain of salt.
Yes. I think this joke is good. I think it's within the lines.
I think it's good.
I'm pretty sure. Because the thing is, I can't see an angle where this would be considered offensive, right? But I don't know because it's not my life and my perspective. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
So like, there could be something that I'm just not aware of.
Yeah.
It's simple. It's not a like crazy complicated or complex joke, right? And I was thinking about this. I don't remember if we were talking about it or someone somewhere was talking about how. Like an old classic thing, like these two ladies said they would be, we're going to have a gay time in the park, you know, and they which means like they're having like a happy time, right?
That's when we were talking to our friend's mom.
Yes, that's what it was. Yeah. Thank you. I couldn't remember where it came from.
We were talking about Gay Street.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
And she said, well, then they would name it Happy Street.
Correct. That's exactly where it came from. And my brain put this connection together. It's like, it's kind of ironic that gay means happy because I've met a lot of gay people who are pretty fucking depressed.
Oh.
You know?
That's not a joke. That's just sad.
Like, is that not a little ironic?
It is very ironic.
Like, okay. That was it. That was the whole joke and punchline delivery. But like, I can't tell if that's like out of bounds for some people.
But it's also funny. It's like, well, you want to know probably a worse one that might offend people would be like.
Oh, you say the offensive one. I feel like the one I said was good.
Gay used to mean happy, but now if you come out to the wrong person, gay means something very different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, how are you doing, Bot? What's it like being straight?
Oh, what?
What's that like? What's that?
You know,
you have gotten asked that question before.
I can't say that I really have. I've had people who are like considering transitioning or in the process. I've had them ask me what it's like being a dude.
Yeah.
I've had that conversation before. No one's ever asked me what's it like being straight.
I've gotten asked what's it like being gay, and then I look them straight in the eye and I say, what's it like being straight?
Yeah, because that's kind of, I'm trying to think about it. It's like, what's different other than what goes in someone's mouth?
Well,
you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, like, you know what I mean?
It depends on who you're talking to, because for a guy, like you asking me what's it like to be gay, then I say like, what's it like to be straight in the sense of like,
because we're batting for the same team, yeah.
Yeah, we both like boobs.
Correct.
You know?
Yeah. Amen.
But like if I get asked by a straight girl, like, what's it like being gay? I'm like, what's it like being straight? I don't get it. You know? And like me and my work friend kind of had that conversation too, because she always shows me like guys that she meets on dating apps. And she'll show it to me and I'll be like, he's cute. I don't get it, but he's cute. And then I'll show her someone on my dating app and she's like, she's cute. I don't get it, but like she's cute. I'm like,
fair enough.
Great. That's just how our friendship works, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's good y'all have that like mutual, just like understand it, like handshake. You know?
Yeah, I know. I can clock her type from a mile away too. Like,
oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Like sometimes guys will like walk into the store. No, it's just like. It's two extremes. It's either bad boy or like blonde-haired, blue-eyed good boy.
Okay. So golden retriever and or Doberman pinscher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not pinscher though, like Doberman.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
So like this one time, these three guys walked into the store. Ironically, they were from New Jersey, and like I just looked at like she came downstairs from the office, and I just like looked at her and I was like, these guys. And she looked at me and she was like, these guys. I knew it. And I could exactly tell her. I was like, because she asked me, she was like, which one do you think I would like the most? And I was like, this guy, then this guy. And she was like, damn. I was like, yep.
Damn.
I'm like,
you're a relationship coach?
Apparently.
At this point, y'all should be for each other. I think it'll just be a funny
relationship duality. Psychologist.
Hey, it could be an untapped market. You never know.
Yeah, right. I want to figure out what I want to do in life.
Oh yeah.
Well, not really. I guess like saying that is like saying like, you know.
I was prepared to be really excited for you. Set.
Well, I've like slowly been, and I don't know if it's because like I know Canadians and like they talk about it and it's like, oh, I want to go there.
Right.
But I really want to move to Canada.
Yes, you have mentioned this before.
And it's been slowly like working its way up on my need list.
Oh, okay.
Where it's like I really want to move to Canada. Yeah, like if I had the money and the bad decisions, I would do it. Like now. But I don't have the money. I do have the bad decisions, but I don't have the money. So
doesn't bad decisions plus lack of money equal like tattoos?
That's unimportant. We don't talk about my half sleeve.
I wasn't even mentioned like I just not you specifically, I just meant in general. I feel like that's a recipe that I've heard before. Yeah,
it does, 100%.
I say that as someone who deeply wants tattoos.
Oh god, I love tattoos. They're so addicting. But I was like telling my mom about it. I was like, I really want to move to Canada because I don't want to go south. Because I hate the heat. Right. I hate it with a burning passion, ironically. Yes. Damn it. I love the cold. Like I am a winter person who accidentally got put into the wrong family. And I've always lived in tropical places my entire life. I lived in Nicaragua, I lived in Florida, and then I moved to Oregon and everything changed and it was magical.
That is so real. That is so 100% real.
It was amazing. And now I love winter. Fall and winter are my favorite seasons. And so I was telling my mom about it. I was like, yeah, I think Canada is where I want to go. And then she was like, yeah, but, you know, being an American trying to get a visa to Canada is going to suck. And I'm like, yeah. But then I was thinking about it. I was like, okay, I'm going to get my bachelor's degree in America, do that here, and then I'll move to Canada for my master's. And then while I'm there, since I'll be on a student visa, I can also work on my citizenship while I'm in school.
That's true. It's very true.
So that is my plan right now. I don't know. That's most likely going to change eventually.
Just elope with Fern so you can stay.
Elope with Fern.
Yeah.
I don't know if Redacted would say yes to that agreement. I think that would be a hard no from Redacted.
Well, then elope with Redacted instead.
I think that would be a hard no from Fern. I found the solution. I'll elope with both of them.
Yeah, throuple.
Your favorite polycule's favorite polycule.
Oh,
jeez, that would be too
modern
much.
Problems require modern solutions. That's all I'm gonna say.
Me and Redacted in the same room would be chaos.
I think any combination of the ranch server in the room together would be chaos. I'll be so honest with you.
Yeah.
Like if you put me and Abby in a room, we're gonna be boomers together. You know?
Ow. Yeah. We all said that at some point in our lives we want to go to like a convention or something.
Yeah.
And like agreed. All of us meet up together. That would be so much fun.
Wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah, I think that would be really, really fun to do.
It would be good. It would be good fun. It would be good fun.
Yep. So I platinumed God of War Ragnarok the other day.
Oh shit!
I don't know if I told you this. I did tell you this, did I?
You sent me the thing, but still.
Yeah, I did. I sent you. Yeah. It was, so I played both games, Ragnarok and 2018, on the easiest difficulty.
Sure.
Because, don't laugh at me, stop.
No, I'm laughing because Anna just stuck her nose like a foot deep into my backpack.
Oh, okay.
What are you looking for? I didn't want to distract from your story, but I just turned around and
drugs.
her head disappeared into my backpack.
She found the drugs.
What the fuck are you doing, girl?
So,
they're not in there, I mean, what?
To beat God of War Ragnarok, they're not in there. You have to fight all of the berserkers, and you have to fight the last Valkyrie.
Right.
The berserkers were pretty easy. Right? I think so, yeah.
Because that was the one you were stuck on.
No, I was stuck on the berserker.
Oh, I had it.
I was stuck on the berserker for 3 days.
Damn.
Yeah, and so that was the last one. It was like what you said, like last episode, where it was like I ended up learning like the parry times and whatever.
Oh yeah.
And in God of War, the newest ones, the way you know that you did a successful parry is you hear like the loudest like dong sound and like everything freezes.
It's the sound it makes when you knock on my head.
Right? So. The amount of times that I heard that sound was ridiculous in that fight.
Are you hearing it in your sleep now or no?
Yeah. I know. Well, not anymore because it was a while ago, but I did. I did hear it in my sleep a few times. But yeah, so I beat that. It was great. It was really, really satisfying to beat that. And then I went to the Valkyrie that same night. I don't know why I decided to torture myself.
You're already on
masochistic
the roll.
tendencies
Might as well,
over
right?
here. Yeah. Yeah, I was like high on adrenaline from the berserker. I was like, I'll do the Valkyrie in one try. Like an hour later, I finally did it. But it was like 12 o'clock at night. And I was like, okay, I'm going to try this one more time. And then I'll stop for the night. And then I'll keep going tomorrow. I had no confidence that I was going to be able to be here that time. I went dead silent, locked the F in, and beat her.
Hell yeah.
On what I was saying, like, oh, this is my last attempt. And I beat her, and I was so happy.
Fuck yeah.
And then I got the platinum for that. And then I got the platinum for High on Life, which was an interesting one to get. That was fun. That was a fun game. I like that game.
I've heard varying opinions about it. I've heard some people really like it, some people really don't like it.
I think it's because of the Rick and Morty
style humor.
Humor in it.
Yeah. Which is fair. That's kind of what steered me away from it a little bit because sometimes it's a little too much for me.
Yeah, I will fully admit that it's not. Hearing curses every 2 seconds, like sometimes it's a bit much, you know?
Yeah. Makes sense.
It was funny. It had its moments where I was like genuinely laughing because I thought it was funny. Like there's this one part, I think you were in the call when I did this. There's this one thing, and it's like a side thing, that you go and you get these little like cassette or floppy disk things.
Okay.
And you go to another world and then you spawn in a specific structure.
Right.
And this one is a tiny city.
Oh,
There's a
yes.
little guy flying around on balloons.
I do remember this.
And the second I saw it, and this little guy was like, "Hi, oh my god, it's so nice to meet you. I can't wait to give you a tour of the city." And then I just like, it immediately clicked in my head that I was like, I'm going to destroy this city.
Yep.
And then as you start destroying it, his voice just goes from like, "Oh my god, it's so nice to, oh my god, what are you doing? That was my family. You just destroyed our historical sites. I'm gonna kill myself." Like, he goes off on a whole thing, and it's so funny.
Oh,
and then you can keep respawning it and doing it over and over again, torturing this poor little guy. But I only did it the once. Or I think I did it twice because I thought I messed something up. But yeah, so I platinumed that game. And that was, I mean, it was an okay game to platinum. I didn't like having to get all the chests. That was boring. I mean,
I feel like any kind of major completion thing in a game is always going to be the less favorable ones.
Yeah, I normally like collectibles.
Oh.
But when it's chests like that, I don't know. It's just not my favorite.
It loses you.
Yeah,
I think that's fair. I think that's reasonable.
Yeah. And I was saying the collectible list in High on Life, there's only 200 and something, I believe, chests. 227, I believe.
Only.
Well, compare that to the 700 and something collectibles in Valhalla, in AC Valhalla.
Oh yeah, sure. Well, that game's bloated as all hell too. So,
dude, I was just thinking to myself, I was like, okay, I still have another 100 and something chests left. At least it's not 600 and something random collectibles that I have to go find.
You know.
So, you know, it's like point. You'll have a lot of collectibles and then you have Valhalla.
You know,
and I don't think I've ever
fair.
met a game with that many collectibles.
I
think maybe
I don't have one that jumps to my head immediately
if,
when saying it. When I hear
I'm
you
wondering
say
if
that,
maybe Cyberpunk 2077 has.
Not really. There's
I don't
only
know if it has
one.
collectibles.
There's only one kind of thing where it's like a quote unquote collectible, but it's basically they once you get a little bit into the game, or once you beat the prologue, in areas around the map, they have like tarot cards that are basically just like plastered on the walls. So you have to go and like scan every single tarot card. But other than that, that's really the only like collectible mission that exists, where you just have to like go around and like scan them. But a lot of the places that you go to are places that you go for story missions. So a lot of
you're already there.
Yeah, exactly. So you get most of them just by playing the game, you know? So it's really not that bad. Like granted, I don't have all of them. And depending on like your choices, you could just like not do certain quests, or you could do things like that differently. So I don't know if it's possible to get like all of them without like doing one or two of the endings. Maybe I don't know if I have to double check that. I don't think so. I think you can just get all of them from the minute that you're spit out into the world. If you really wanted to, it'll definitely take you to some spots where you're gonna get your ass absolutely handed to you by the enemies in that area, but that's a different conundrum altogether. But I digress. But that's the only real like collectible thing. The biggest thing that I'm finding with my journey to 100%ing Cyberpunk is doing all the like NCPD like scanner events, because they basically have like what I originally thought when I first started playing the game. I thought they were just what's the word I'm looking for? Like randomly spawned like encounters, right? Like, you know how in Spider-Man when you're swinging around and it has like the crime things that pop up, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was like that. It's not that. These NCPD like scanner things exist as fixed points on the map, and they exist like once. I think if you go back to the areas, like enemies will respawn there, but it still only like registers as like happening once. And you go there and do those, and there's a bunch like on the entire map of the game, and you have to do all of those to get the platinum. And that's probably what I'm finding is to be the biggest time sink for me, is just going around to all those places, just getting all of those, you know?
Yeah. Because
they're literally, at least like you're getting like experience and stuff from it. So and you get a lot of money from doing that.
Getting stuff out of it, yeah.
Which then ties into one of the other achievements is to buy every car in the game, which is not a cheap endeavor. Not looking forward to that one too much. But that's going to be a good way to earn a shitload of money and do that, is by doing all the NCPD scanner ones. But so like as much as it is a pain in the ass to do a lot of these things, they kind of have overlap in a way that it doesn't make it so like this sucks, this is the worst thing ever, you know? Like it ties itself together in a way where it's like, okay, no, I can manage doing this on top of everything else. You know?
I like games that do that like they know.
Yes.
So it's like, okay, this game is huge, so let's tie everything else into.
Well, that's why it's like man, I feel like there's this kind of touches on a topic that's in our suggested thing, but I love open world games, and I feel like a lot of companies don't do them right in many ways. And what makes an open world game good isn't the fact that you're in just a massive, open, sprawling environment with not a lot to do in it. Like, the best open world games, in my opinion, the best open world games are like Skyrim, your Fallouts, like Fallout New Vegas. Fallout 3 was really good. Fallout 4, some people really love, some people really hate it, but I digress. Like Cyberpunk, like all these games, they're big open worlds, but they're not unfathomably massive open worlds. They're large spaces where you have a lot of space to go and do things, but they're chock full of shit. There's so much stuff around every little corner. Skyrim was my favorite game of all time until Cyberpunk took that over. But the biggest thing for me is like I've played that game for like 10 years, at minimum for 10 years. I still find shit in that game that I've never seen before. Like, you know, and that's after getting the fucking platinum trophy for Skyrim. So like I've played a lot of Skyrim. You know?
That's so crazy. Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like a lot of devs and companies will kind of miss the plot. Like, what makes this open world game good? Not because you can go anywhere and do anything. It's like, well, yes, there's that, but because there's something interesting around every little corner. And it takes a long fucking time to make a game like that. And a lot of times they will just get it wrong, which is kind of ironic.
GTA.
But yeah, GTA is a similar way. That's a good example too.
GTA
I forgot to
great
mention
too,
that.
Yeah. Because, like, it's not only just, like... Yeah, there's some places in GTA that are, like, slightly empty.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, it's still, you know, when you're in the city, even if you're only going from point A to point B...
It's full of interesting
shit. You have characters. Like, you have NPCs saying stuff, reacting to how you're driving.
Oh, yeah.
You know, obviously you have all the cars and everything. Like...
Yes.
There's, you know, a bunch of different things that like... You know, show, I guess.
Correct. And GTA also has the advantage of some of the best, like, narrative and character writing in gaming.
Oh, yeah.
Not even that, just like Rockstar. Like, oh my god, Red Dead Redemption? Oh my god.
I still need to play that game. I want to play that game so bad.
Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead 1 is a classic. Red Dead 2 is a masterpiece. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to play Red Dead 2 really
Oh
bad.
my god, it's so... I haven't even beaten Red Dead 2 just because it's such like a big time sink. But holy fuck, that game is so amazing.
Yeah.
It's such a damn good game. I haven't even beaten it, but like you can just tell where it's like they cooked. Quite simply,
Yep.
They have cooked here.
Yeah.
You know?
They did so good with that game.
Oh man. People still talk about it to this day. Like I still see like people who I know who played that game were like
talking about it.
Yeah, this shit's peak, man.
I like playing it. Yeah.
Like yeah, people still play it too. It sucks that the online for Red Dead 2 never really got the same love and care that GTA Online did. And that GTA Online became its own kind of beast in a weird way.
God, it feels like it became its own game.
Yeah. No, honestly. I mean, it's sold as its own separate game online.
That is very true.
Like, if you go on the PlayStation Store, you can buy GTA Online. Like, that is just a thing you can do.
I didn't know that you could just do that like that.
Yeah. Like, it basically gives you access to online, but you don't get any of the story stuff and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I stumbled on that the other day just because I was scrolling through, whenever there's like a summer sale or whatever, I just like scroll through the store just to like look, you know?
Is there a summer sale going on right now?
There was. It's mostly over. There's still some things that are on sale. Dude, speaking of stuff being on sale, fucking Oblivion Remastered is whispering to me like it's the Green Goblin mask. Oh my god.
I know, me too.
I haven't bought it, but that's just because I'm still working on getting a job right now.
Yeah.
So
I have to save money for
it's whispering to me like
Disney
the goddamn
World?
Green Goblin mask. You know, that
I know,
like
right?
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That seems like such a fun ass game that like would be made for me to fuck around in. But I don't have the money or the time right now, so I can't really do it. You know? Which is a shame.
Yeah, I want to get
but I would
like
love to.
that one. What's it called? Expedition 33 or whatever.
Oh yeah, Luke is huge on that game.
Yeah,
Very
I want to
big
get
on
that
that game.
so bad.
A lot of people love it. I mean, for good reason too. I kind of hope that it wins Game of the Year this year.
It's up for there? It's up for that?
Oh yeah, I think from everything I've heard, it's in the race. It's like that one. It's Expedition 33. Donkey Kong Bonanza, people have been saying, is also a contention for Game of the Year.
Yeah, I can see it.
And a third major release that I can't remember the name of right now. Was it Death Stranding 2? No. I don't remember. But the Expedition 33 and Donkey Kong Bonanza are two of the biggest games that I've heard people talking about for potential Game of the Year candidates for this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of others.
I guess Death Stranding 2 is also probably... I mean, I was quick to be like, no, not that one, but people actually been loving Death Stranding 2.
Yeah, I need to finish the playthrough I'm watching of that.
I was actually inspired to get it by whenever you're streaming it. Yeah. Because like I'll admit, right, I'm a Kojima fan, right? Mm-hmm. I love like Metal Gear Solid 5. Another example. Amazing game. A game I haven't gone back to like fully finish just because there's a lot in it and I really want to like sink my teeth into an experience playing it, you know? But just like every time I like get in a good groove of playing it, other shit comes out that it's like, fuck, I want to play that too, you know? But like I don't know, man. Kojima's just, he's got such a unique, weird way of making games that
he really does.
When you play it, you just go, well, this is like, you can just tell, like, this is a Kojima game. It has such a unique, like, blueprint and, like, DNA to it that I've been struggling to articulate what makes it so unique and entertaining, but it just quite simply is. Does that make any sense whatsoever at all?
Like, yeah, kind of. No, it does. You can definitely tell when you're playing a Kojima game versus when you're playing just like any other
game. Yeah, it's like he's got such a unique way of making decisions where I'm like, this is a product of Kojima's mind, and like,
hey, Oblivion's on sale.
Oh, believe me, I know.
I was gonna say.
Believe me, I'm well aware. I don't want to think about it because I'm gonna sin. I know myself too well.
I know myself.
It's that, and like, I don't know if you've seen, they're doing a remake of Gothic. THQ Nordic is making it. I don't know if you've heard of it. Gothic's like an older, I think it was PS2 era, like an RPG kind of ahead of its time, where it was like kind of like a darker version of like Skyrim, I think is how I've heard someone describe it. That could be totally wrong. If there's any like huge like Gothic fans in the listening to this, I almost said in the chat. If there's any huge like Gothic fans listening to this who are like, you're wrong, fuck you, please inform me, because I never played Gothic. I completely missed the boat on it, but I saw the like trailer that like THQ Nordic put out about like detailing their development progress on making the remake for Gothic, and I'm like, this shit looks really cool. This looks like the kind of game I would love to play. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna follow this development and like be all about it when it comes out, you know?
Yeah.
But man,
no, I'm so excited for what's it called?
I remember the original point. That's why my brain just like had a memory leak.
Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition is on sale. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, Capcom was doing a big Devil. Have you played? I know you've played DMC 1 and 2, which is so you played like DMC 2 is like the worst one by a wide margin.
It was so bad.
And then you played like the oldest one. Like you haven't played the games that people argue are the best, which would be DMC 3 and also really 5, I think. Because some people really liked 3, other people really hated, or not 3. Some people really liked 4, and some people really hated 4 for some of the decisions that it made. You know?
Weird.
But yeah, well, because that's where they like introduced like a new character that you play as, and then you kind of like go through the story twice, and there's some weird stuff. And I'm not gonna get super into it right now because I think you should just play that game because it would be a great experience. And also, I love Devil May Cry as a franchise. And whatnot.
Yeah, it was good, the few that I played. I just need to actually keep playing them.
Oh, DMC 5 is so much fun. Like, that game especially, like, it's just so fucking awesome. Which actually, funny thing about DMC 5, where I kind of, like, I was watching some videos on Devil May Cry, and then Devil May Cry 5 came out, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going to play this. And then it just kind of spread to the rest of my friend group, like a sickness. Like, everyone in the friend group started playing Devil May Cry 5. I don't know if everyone did, but almost everyone in the friend group played it.
Have you watched the anime that they released for Devil May Cry?
I actually haven't. That one I never got around to.
I should watch it.
We should watch that. We should do that. But my buddy Rai, this was back at college when he was still like streaming a bit and making videos on that sort of thing. But he was fighting Virgil, which I don't know if he was fighting Virgil on the hardest difficulty or if it was like hard or whatever. He was fighting Virgil, right? Which is not an easy fight in that game.
No.
And as he's fighting it on like a good run, like it took him like several days to do this. I think it was on the hardest difficulty. I'm pretty sure it was. I could be misremembering, but I digress. But as he's fighting this insanely difficult boss fight, and he's like, "Oh, I'm having the best run I've had yet. Like, this is going good." His controller died.
No.
and then Virgil killed him in his controller being dead.
Oh my god.
It exists as a short on his YouTube channel. I'm going to put it in the description of this because it's so insane and such a real, like, painful reaction experience that all gamers have had. And so
you should send me that link. I want to watch it after we finish this.
Every time I think about Devil May Cry, and like DMC5, I always like just in the back of my head I can just hear his anguish. You know? Like and like completely justified too. Like fully justified. You know?
Damn, that's
Oh yeah. Like that's what I'm very like I have like I can like hold I don't know if you can. You can't hear it, but I'm pretty sure my mic picked it up. Like I knocked on my PS5. Like it's right next to me. I can just plug in. I can plug my controller into it to charge it if need be. Is the point?
Yeah, mine is right next to my my monitor, so it's really close. It's right next to me.
So I don't have to worry about that. And whenever I say like the little battery thing, I just plug it right in. I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm not gonna my shit's not gonna die. I'm good. I'm set up. We're chilling, right? So it's just like, oh god. But it's because I've seen shit like that where I'm like, I need to avoid that pain and anguish at all costs. Welcome back. I
kerplunked.
Yeah. For you, that was 2 seconds. For us,
yeah, I think I hit my mic and it disconnected, and then that just like my thing was like, oh my god, and then just died.
It'd be
exploded.
like that. It'd be like that.
Yeah.
Just finishing the.
So yeah, Rye was sad and angry and
the pain of your controller dying mid-fight. Like imagine you're fighting the Valkyries. Dude, in God of War, and your controller died.
Yeah. Well, it's happened a few times where, like, my controller will be, like, DualSense is low on battery.
Yeah.
But the second I see that, I'm like, okay, switch it, because I don't want it to die on me.
You've mentioned how you have the two where you, like, just switch them out.
Yeah, so the way I have... I'll send you a picture of how I have it set up, but the way that I play my games, I have my TV is on my right.
Mm-hmm.
I have an L-shaped desk, so my monitor's in front of me, my TV's to my right, and then I have my PS5 next to my monitor, and then under my monitor I have a controller dock that charges them. And you can charge 2 at a time.
Yes.
I normally just keep one charging, and then whenever my PlayStation is like, hey, the controller battery is low, I just like switch them out real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes like maybe 5 seconds to switch them.
Yeah, it's a quick process for it.
Yeah, it's very, very quick. The only time I have to like actually that it takes longer is if I plug in one of my controllers to my computer, and then I just have to resync it with my PS5, but I rarely ever do that.
I actually have an old PS4 controller that I used to use on my PS4, but I use that as like my dedicated, like plugged into my computer controller.
Yeah.
I was thinking about like imagining the scenario where combined situation scenario, imagining that moment where my controller dies when I'm like mid-hunt playing Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
I would be... I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world because you have like multiple feints per hunt in Monster Hunter, but it's still like...
No, it's still
fuck.
Fun.
Yeah. The pain and anguish would be real. It would be so real.
This has nothing to do with what we were just talking about, but I have been on every so often so I have a lot of hyperfixations because I have ADHD.
Correct.
And they change every 2 seconds. But the one that I have kept for years is a Godzilla hyperfixation that comes back every 2 seconds.
Oh, hell yeah.
This is like my sleeper agent term.
Luke is also really big into Godzilla.
Oof. You say Godzilla and I just melt. So Fern, our friend, our mutual friend that we have, who apparently I can't stop talking about. But
it's been the big talking about Fern.
It's been like 3 episodes in a row that Fern has been mentioned.
Yeah.
I need to stop. Anyways, it's because Fern is one of the people that I talk to the most.
That's true. That is true.
Like 90% of my stories include Fern. Anyways, our friend Fern. I don't know how it started, but I suddenly hear Fern say Godzilla. And I was like, what? Like I sat up in my chair. I was like, what?
Like, do you remember those old dog treats called like the bacon sticks, where like the dog's like, like literally picture that.
So yeah, Fern said Godzilla, and I was like, huh? And then they said, yeah, there's this Godzilla movie that I really want to watch. And I'm like, which one? Is it the Legendary Godzilla? Is it? Which, if you don't know, the Legendary Godzilla is the Godzilla, Godzilla King of the Monsters, Godzilla X Kong, Godzilla versus Kong. Like, it's all those. America's second attempt at Godzilla.
Yes.
We don't talk about
Was
the
that the one that had the actor who played Ferris Bueller?
I don't know.
This is basically one where Godzilla's like a massive like T-Rex and they like run through the city and he has like a camera recording it the whole time.
That might be the 1998 one.
I think that's what that is. Exactly what that is. Actually.
Yeah, because so America's first attempt at Godzilla is, it was literally just a dinosaur. Mm-hmm. It was just a T-Rex, running around the city.
Yes.
But America's second attempt at Godzilla is what we know as Godzilla now.
Right.
Which is, big guy and
it's when like the 2018 one, right?
Yeah.
I actually like that movie.
Was it 2018 or 2014?
Oh, it might have been 2014. I could be thinking of something else.
I think there was one that came out. King of the Monsters came out in 2019.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But Fern was saying that they wanted to watch Godzilla -1, which is the newest Godzilla movie. Hands down, probably my favorite Godzilla movie.
Oh yeah.
The sound effects in that movie. I'm gonna show you after we're finished recording this. I'm gonna show you the scene of when he shoots out his little laser thing. Mm-hmm. The sound, oh my god,
it's good.
It makes me feel things.
It's like, oh god, I don't know if you remember in the prequels Star Wars, like Jango Fett has like these implosion detonators. Yeah. I think it's something like that. But the sound effect that it makes is just like... it's just it lives in my brain rent-free, and I feel like a lot of people of our generation have the exact same thing, where like that sound is just forever implanted in our skulls.
Yeah. It's that, and then the sound that of the legendary Godzilla, so 2014.
Okay.
Where he starts powering up to do his beam, and in the movie all you hear is just this like droning, like a whoom, whoom,
like a build up.
Whoom, 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 whoom.
Hell yeah.
And that one is oh my god, those two are like my favorite sounds on earth. Are those two. But yeah, so we watched Godzilla -1, and Fern liked it. Fern was like, because okay, so normally in a lot of Godzilla movies, they don't turn to... How do I explain this? It's essentially just like...
You got this.
So the legendary movies, Godzilla isn't a bad guy. Mm-hmm. He's not just trying to destroy things. He's purpose. Literally, he's just an animal. Yeah. There's other apex predators, and he has to be the alpha, so he fights them. And San Francisco is just in the way. Quite literally.
As it often is, yes.
Yeah. He is not trying to destroy San Francisco. It's just there. Sorry.
Right. Skill issue, I guess.
So that's the American Godzilla is that. Japanese Godzilla is just a force to be reckoned with.
Correct.
This is just an angry creature.
Nature is saying
who
fuck
is
you.
Just angry. Yeah. So Godzilla -1 is it. For those of you who don't know the history of it, Godzilla was created way back in like I think 1954 was the first movie.
I think it was post
if I'm right
the
about
atomic
that,
bomb dropping.
Yeah. So that's why he was created. Yeah. Godzilla is a byproduct of Hiroshima and Nagasaki when they got dropped. Something in the ocean consumed all that radiation, and then Godzilla.
Yeah. Correct.
So this Godzilla in -1 isn't based off of those two. It's based off of... Oh, no, it is based off of that. Never mind. I'm thinking of the other one. I'm thinking of Shin Godzilla, which I'll get to in a second.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask about that. So good.
No. Yes. Sorry. Yes. So, it's like, no, you're not allowed to ask about it.
No!
No. So, Godzilla -1 is based off of the Godzilla that's created on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Mm-hmm. And... then there's Shin Godzilla, which Bot was going to ask about that, but then I said no. So Shin Godzilla, that movie came out in 2016. It was based off of the disaster at, I believe it's called Fukushima.
That was one, there was like a nuclear plant melted down, right?
Yeah, there's a nuclear plant in Fukushima that melted down.
Well, was.
Yeah. Yes. And...
Same for my ancestors in...
Chernobyl?
Chernobyl and what I think it's like Pripyat. Pripyat is the city. I'm pretty sure is the name of it.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the name of the Pripyat is the city where Chernobyl is / was. You know what I mean. Anywho.
Yeah. So Godzilla or Shin Godzilla, I believe, is based off of the Fukushima disaster, if I'm not mistaken.
Sure.
And it's a mixture of that and also the U.S. dumping nuclear waste.
Oh.
It's either that or it's like one or the other. I can't remember.
Sure. One of the two.
So yeah. So this guy, Shin Godzilla, he, like, I'm gonna send the reactions that Fern was having when we were watching this movie, because this was yesterday that we watched this.
Okay.
Or not yesterday, the day before.
Sure.
And it's literally Fern's just like, well, what the hell do you do now? Like, you don't do anything. Shin Godzilla is constantly evolving to fit his environment. So that he can, you know, be the big guy. And even when he is the big guy, he is still evolving. Damn. So Fern was literally just like, well, what the hell do they do? Like, you don't have anything to do in this situation. Right. You can't do anything. You just, you accept the fact that humanity is over.
Yeah, you squat down, put your head between your legs, and kiss your sorry ass goodbye. That's what you do.
No, literally.
So, that is what you do.
So I've been on a bit of a Godzilla bender.
Right.
And I will continue to be on a Godzilla bender until who knows when.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, nothing wrong with that. So there I don't know what else I wanted to say about that.
well, you were going to talk about, so wait. No, you did mention Shin Godzilla.
I did. Yes. I will show you. Hold on, what Fern said.
The Fern reactions.
This is just a few of Fern reactions.
Fern has good reactions to things.
Fern has great reactions.
Man, you can't stop talking about Fern.
There's that. It's almost like they're my best friend. Hold on, there's
hamburger
more.
In hand? What?
There was an American guy, and he was like blonde hair, blue eyes. Okay. To be like, you know,
the token American.
Yeah, the token American.
Representation of Germans.
Yeah, and so I was just like, they have to make this guy blonde hair, blue eyes, so that everybody knows he's American. And then that's when they said hamburger in hand.
When did that like switch over to become the American thing? Because I remember that as like a German stereotype for so long.
Yeah. I have no idea when that switched over to be the American stereotype.
That's such a
Who knows? I love how is there like an hour left? Everyone is dead.
That's such a real reaction too.
To Shin Godzilla, yes, it really is. The only option is to die. Disappeared. They effing dying. But yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's always something that's like I've always been like adjacent to Godzilla, but it's cool. Like I fuck with it.
Yeah, I want to watch all the Godzilla movies.
It's had such a wide range of like visual effects over time. Because I remember like some guy in a Godzilla suit just being like drug along for him doing like a massive drop kick or something of that effect.
Yep. Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Have you ever seen the clip of Godzilla flying with his atomic breath?
Yes. Oh my god, yes.
You got to put that on screen. I don't know how you need to do it, but you need to do it.
Or
try to.
That one's a classic. Either that, or I'll link to a video of it. Yeah, much like how I linked to Rai.
Toho is so strict about
this.
This
is going to be 2 links. You guys, one of them is going to be Devil May Cry 5. The other one is going to be Godzilla.
Yep. Yeah. But yeah, that's my little Godzilla bender I'm on. I want to watch all the movies, but they're really, really hard to find. Because again, Toho is Toho. Mm-hmm. And they will sue literally anybody that puts the Godzilla movies anywhere online.
Sounds about right. It's kind of like the Nintendo ninjas, we call them.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, you're having fun, or you're doing a charity event, or you're running a tournament? Not on my watch.
Yeah, literally. But I've been having fun with that. Love Godzilla. Highly recommend those movies. -1 is such a good movie.
Noted. I was going to say, what do you have like a recommended like watching order for these or no?
No, you kind of can just watch them in any order. I'd say the only ones that have a watching order is the Legendary series. Okay. Because technically all of those movies connect, so you can watch like, it's like Godzilla and then you technically have to watch Kong first. Kong Skull Island.
Was that movie any good? That was another one where I just didn't see it, but I don't remember hearing anything one direction or other about it. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, it's like a 4 out of 10. Like, it's like,
Gotcha.
I don't remember much of it. You can watch the Godzilla movies without watching Kong. It's just kind of like
fair. Well, that's
if you want to know what he's up to.
Fair. Well, that's like Deadpool and Wolverine came out. Was it this year or last year? It was this year.
That was last year.
Was it?
No, that was last year. That had to be last year. There's no way that was this year.
Are you? Are we sure?
Hold on. Deadpool. No, yeah, 2024.
Okay. Damn. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm just now realizing how
July,
long
almost a year. Actually, a year.
Fuck me.
July 26th, 2024.
Damn, I've been here for a long time. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's kind of how aging works.
No, not on this planet. I mean, like in this state.
Oh, okay.
Like
cool.
I've been in Tennessee for a long fucking time. Is what I'm just realizing. Anywho, fuck. But so anyway, me, Eggy, and one of our other friends, we're gonna go see Deadpool and Wolverine in theaters, right?
Yeah.
I had seen both the Deadpool movies, and I've also seen a bunch of the older like X-Men movies, right?
Yeah.
Because my brother was like a big fan, like not a huge fan, but my brother watched a lot of those movies like when they were coming out and yada yada. And I digress. But so literally like in the days before we went to go see that movie, we basically sat down. We watched the first Deadpool again.
Yeah.
We then watched Deadpool 2 because neither Eggy or the other person had seen it. So we watched that movie again. And then also because of how Deadpool 3 ties everything into like 20th Century Fox and the X-Men and all that stuff, I had to sit down and we watched Logan, which I don't know if you know that movie or seen that movie.
Yeah, I've watched it.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie. I like it.
It's a very good movie indeed.
You don't have to watch Kong if you want to watch the Godzilla series.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like if you want to know what Kong has been up to.
That's fair. Like I have a firm belief that you don't have to watch those movies in order to enjoy Deadpool and Wolverine 3.
Yeah.
But I think it adds an extra layer of it. Like seeing Chris Evans be there and then shouting "Flame on," I was like, "Oh my fucking god. I can't believe this is what we're going with right now." I loved it. It cracked me up because I'm like, I saw that movie. Like I watched that movie. Well, I think they made 2, right? Oh god, did they make 2? No, I don't remember. But regardless, I remember seeing the Fantastic Four movies where Chris Evans was the Human Torch. Is my point. Yeah. You know? So it's like oh, what the fuck was it? I made a comparison to this where it was Spider-Man No Way Home, right? I said how Spider-Man No Way Home was like a love letter to every Spider-Man film that existed up until that time, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Deadpool and Wolverine was a drunken, sloppy, I still love you text at 3 a.m. to 20th Century Fox.
Yeah, exactly. No, that makes so much sense.
Like that is 100% what it was, and I liked it a lot because of that. And it knew exactly what it was. Like especially like getting like Wesley Snipes as Blade and like all the little things like that is so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a good movie.
I enjoyed my movie going experience.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it was a very good.
Which then it's like, oh god, I saw. I don't know if you've heard about this or seen it, but you can imagine I had a few people send this to me for pretty obvious and hilarious reasons. There's a trailer out for the FNAF 2 movie.
Oh yeah, I saw that and I thought about you, but it looks like it's leaning towards horror.
So that was my initial thought, where I'm like, if they actually commit to the bit, then maybe it can be good. But I've been fooled by this before.
There was a few scenes in the trailer that I was like, ooh, okay.
Yeah, but it still seemed like they were flirting with the whole like, but they're our friends and we're friends with them and we team up with them.
I'm not watching that in movies.
Oh, fuck no. You couldn't pay me to see that shit in the theaters. Oh my god. After the experience I had watching the first one in the theaters, you could not pay me to see that in theaters.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm going to watch it when it comes out on a totally legit website.
Yeah. I
just hate that nowadays you really have to think about like what movies you're gonna watch in the theater because it's so expensive to go.
Yeah, it's not
that it's like, okay,
it's not cheap anymore.
What movies do I need to watch in the theater that like is worth it? Like this year, I don't think I've gone to the movies at all because nothing has been worth it.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Wait, there's no way. There's no way I've been in Tennessee that long. Oh fuck, my brain hurts, man. I'm trying to do math in my head because I remember spending New Year's and like my birthday in New Jersey, and then I was like, I'm leaving. Yeah. But like,
last movie I watched in the theaters was.
I'm trying to think too what mine was. I hope it wasn't.
Yeah,
It might have been FNAF, and I feel sick to my stomach a little bit thinking, considering that.
Last one I remember is Avatar, the second Avatar movie. Blue.
Oh, the Way of the Water?
Yeah.
What'd you think about that movie?
I liked it.
Now, did you like it from a story perspective or from like a technical aspect of like filmmaking?
Technical. 100% technical.
Okay, because that's the opinion that I've heard is that movie is a spectacle from a CGI and filmmaking point of view.
Yeah,
but as far as like 100%. A movie for like just a casual movie fan, then they won't really get much out of it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
That is true. Okay, because I haven't seen it, but that's the prevailing take that I've been seeing about it.
So in theater, I know obviously movies and theater are very different, but in theater, I do more of the technical stuff. Mm-hmm. So when I look at movies, I look at a lot more of the technical, like special effects, which is why I was talking about Godzilla. The legendary Godzilla movies aren't, like the first one is not good, but it has that one sound effect that I love with my entire heart.
So it had good CG and audio design.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, that's one of the things that like pissed people off the most about that movie was they didn't show Godzilla that much in that movie.
No?
Yeah, for a Godzilla movie, he is not in there very much.
Oh, interesting.
And when he is, it's nighttime.
Oh.
Yeah, like that's how they got around it.
Interesting.
So when people complained about that, and then King of the Monsters came out, and Godzilla is like constantly on screen. And then people were like, hell yeah, and they were like beating their meat to it.
Hey, yo. Hey, whoa.
So yeah.
Oh, God.
Actually, was the last movie I watched in theaters Mean Girls? It might have been.
You saw Mean Girls in theater?
Yeah.
Wait, did they like re-release it in theaters or something? How did you...
No, they released, So Mean Girls is, what was it? It started off as a book, I think.
Huh?
I don't know. But it's a movie based off the musical, based off the movie, based off the book.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
what levels of derivation are we on now?
I believe Mean Girls started as a book, and then they made that into a movie, and that's the original Mean Girls. And then that movie, they made it into a musical. And then that musical... they remade it into a movie.
Okay. So now it's Mean Girls the musical? The movie?
The musical. The movie, yes.
What in the Kentucky Fried Fuck?
Yes. So I went to watch that movie.
Was it good?
Oh, no, but Renee Rapp was in it.
Oh, that's why you saw. No further questions, Your Honor.
Yeah.
That makes total sense. Yeah. Abso-fucking-lutely. I get it now.
Okay, no. Avatar Way of the Water was not the last movie I watched in theaters. I remember I watched Mean Girls in theaters. And Loki can attest to this because she was there. And this poor girl had to sit next to me when Renee Rapp came on screen. On
stream?
I wish! When Renee Rapp was on screen, I kid you not, I started blushing and Loki started laughing at me.
That tracks.
I was kicking my little lesbian feet. I was so excited.
I don't know why you saying Renee Rapp accidentally saying coming on stream reminded me. It's when I'm scrolling through Instagram and my because Instagram Reels is just how I will because I don't have TikTok. I don't never install it. I never care to use it. Whatever. There's this guy who streams called like Barley the Burr or like something of that effect, right?
Yeah.
Apparently. BB No Money is guest starring on one of his streams like today.
Oh yeah.
Like on the day of recording.
They're making mozzarella sticks.
Yeah. Okay, so you did see this too. Yeah.
I saw it on TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah, you saying
I know what
this
you're talking about.
reminded me, like, oh shit, that's a thing that's happening.
Isn't he a furry? Right. Isn't he a bear furry?
I think so. I think he's. I haven't seen a lot of his. I've seen enough of his content. The most stuff that I've seen that pops up in my timeline is like his microphone quality and like people complaining about the microphone quality and like people saying curse things in his chat.
Yeah.
But I think you might be right that he is.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he is a furry.
It all comes back. Did Reddit ever approve your thing or no?
No, they didn't.
Still no?
No, I'm so mad about it. I need to figure out another Reddit thread to post it on.
Well, we're gonna have to read the comments.
Thing. Well, yeah, but I don't know. I'll post it. Okay, I'll post it after this episode, and then in 2 weeks we'll come back to it.
Okay. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Gee, why'd you choose 2 weeks, Dolphin?
So, Bot's going on a trip. And so we're recording 2 episodes, and we recorded the other one, and now we're recording this one.
Yes. I feel like it's really like throwing you off your loop of how we do this. To do
a little
these
bit.
back to back.
I keep on stopping myself from saying, yeah, what you said earlier, because I'm like, you said that last week.
Well, for us it was earlier, but for them it'll be last week.
Yeah.
Oh God, is this like when TV shows start getting into time travel? Like, are we going to confuse everyone now?
No. I hate when TV shows do time things.
That's what I'm saying. Like, have we entered our time stuff era?
No, we have not.
Doing time stuff makes it. I don't know why, but my brain always assumes like we're doing something like promiscuous with clocks. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
speaking of clocks, I started reading this book.
Okay. Crazy segue, by the way.
It was really good. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I love reading. Oh my God, it's like one of my favorite activities.
I think you've mentioned it before.
In my opinion, it is hands down the best form of escapism.
Damn, that's bold.
Second would be video games.
I respect that. I respect that claim.
Yeah, well, because here's the thing, right? I like reading because you're not just, and obviously as somebody with aphantasia, this is very different for you, but I don't like doom scrolling on TikTok because I'm not using my brain. You know, I'm not like, I use my imagination so much when I'm reading. You just sent me a message on it.
Sorry, yeah, no, because I wanted to make a note about putting an edit in somewhere, and I'm gonna forget the timing on that if I don't write it down now. Well,
it is very, very funny because he sent me 58 minutes and then in parentheses ignore, and my brain did exactly not that.
You did the exact opposite. I was like, fuck, I need to write this down, but my phone's charging over there. I can't reach it. I have nowhere to write this down right now.
And completely lost train of thought because I was trying to ignore while also telling a story. In parentheses, ignore. That is so funny.
Well, fuck, now I have to include that.
Yeah, of course. So, I love reading because...
And you were talking about me with aphantasia and books.
Yeah, I love using my imagination, which is why when you say, like, when you told me that you have aphantasia, when you came out to me, I was like, dude, that would be... No offense. That would be such a sad world for me to live in. Because, like, if I can't imagine stuff through reading books, how do I live? I mean, like, I don't know.
It's something that's weird, but, like, I've lived with it my whole life, so I'm just used to it. So it's just, like, it's normal to me, you know?
Yeah, but it's so hard for me. I don't know. So yeah, I've been reading this book called Ichor? I don't know. Ichor?
I don't know.
Ichor? I don't know. It's what the blood of Greek gods is made out of.
Sure.
But it's, oh my God, it was such a good book. And I love Hermes, like, favorite god. And it's really funny because my cat's name is Apollo, so you would think, but no, Hermes is my favorite god.
Close enough.
Hermes just didn't fit his face. Yeah, they're brothers. Close enough.
Fair. Very fair.
Like, I have fully said this to multiple people, and I've gotten looks for this. If it was actually a thing, and it is kind of a thing, oh my God, what was it called again?
I've said this to multiple people. I forget.
I forget. There's a name.
I forgot.
Oh, I can't remember it. There is a name for people who actually follow Greek mythology as a religion.
Oh.
Yeah. I can't remember what it is.
Polytheist?
No. Well, yeah, but also no.
Technically, yes, but also no.
Religion
Greek
that follows Greek.
Well, it's funny
mythology.
that the funny overlap is like the one book series that I have read front to back is Percy Jackson. So
yeah, it's called. Well, you were almost right. It's called Hellenic polytheism or Hellenism.
Oh, so it's a specific kind of polytheism.
Yeah, yeah. And I have told people fully that if like, there's a part of me that's tempted to just follow it. Be like, yep, that's what I believe. Because it is. I mean, realistically, I obviously don't, like, believe it to that extent, you know? But, I don't know. There's, like, a science behind this stuff, you know?
Sure.
Like, they have more of a reason that they explain stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, this makes sense. And also, my whole thing with religion is, like, I hate the feeling of, like, being like, oh, I know that, whatever, God isn't, like, just a person. Like, he's not just some dude.
His name's Craig.
Like, yeah, I know that he's like this all, you know, encompassing dude.
Essence thing.
Yeah, like it's just a force, I guess, a force of nature.
Right.
But I still have trouble thinking like it was just one person.
Right.
It's just one guy. It's just Craig. You know?
Yeah.
So like I like that they have multiple gods, and also I do like the idea of what their hell looks like. Because it sounds like, just for me, like it's like dark and scary. Well, it's not even scary. It's just like, you know, you just go places. You know, if you lived a heroic life, you go to this, you know, really cool place. If you lived a bad life, you go to the fields of punishment. Like I don't like thinking like, oh, all bad people just live in like the same place.
Right.
And it'd just be like, oh, just because I'm gay, I could be right next to like
Stalin.
I don't know. Stalin, yeah, like, you know, it's kind of like, damn, okay,
yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, no, that's, I don't know.
Like, it is kind of like, you know, I don't actually follow that religion.
Right, but you've considered it.
If I've considered it.
That makes sense. I can see that. I mean,
I guess it could be like, I don't follow it, but like I'm low-key, kind of.
You get it.
Get it? Yeah.
Like, I
don't do it, like, strictly or whatever.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
But
I don't know if we've had this conversation. I definitely had this conversation with a friend of mine at like 2 a.m. I think probably, but like I feel like a lot of what is assumed to be like the foundations of what a lot of religions are is just based on humans trying to rationalize something that feels at its core irrational, and so they tie that to things that they know and that are familiar and comforting to them, because the whole like essence of religion is just finding comfort in the unknown of life and everything before, after, and yada yada.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
It's just, I feel like it's which version of this comfort do you prefer?
Correct.
Do you prefer the one that is peaceful? Do you prefer the one that is not peaceful? Do you prefer the one that has a ton of different people? Do you prefer the one that has not that many people?
Right.
And it's just like, which one do you prefer?
Yeah.
And for me, it's the Greek gods. Like, it just makes, I don't know, it's just like, in my brain, it just clicks.
Yeah, no, I get that. And that's what...
It clicks differently than thinking of it as, like, Jesus or... And the only one that's closest to that is probably Norse mythology. But I haven't really gotten into that as much. I have books about it, but I don't know as much about it.
Well, also, like, the Roman pantheon, I think, is also pretty adjacent to it in several ways.
Roman pantheon is a lot like Greek pantheon.
But that's... Yeah. Well, it's
but just different names.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, what's interesting is that it's kind of like, for the similar, again, we're talking about like the music thing, where like for a similar feeling for me, that's kind of why I fell into like being agnostic, because in my mind it's like, I don't know, I grew up in a very pretty religious town and also a very judgmental town. I don't know what percentage of that was just because I'm from New Jersey and what percentage of that was because they're just some judgmental ass fuckers, you know?
Yeah.
But I was like, I remember as like, oh God, I don't know how young I was, but I was pretty young at this point, like maybe like 12 or something, somewhere around that time. But I remember sitting there and the priest was saying something about like forgiving those who were judged or like something like that. And it's like, and I was doing math in my head. I'm like, well, but hold on a minute. So he loves everyone equally, but then forgives everyone for doing the wrong things. But also it's like he has everything and he wants for nothing, but only wants for us to be happy. And it's like, but if that's what he wants, then why is he putting so many restrictions and judging us on, like, why would he care? Like, why would he give a shit about, like, if this God has and created and did everything, why the hell would he give a shit if a dude wanted to shove his tongue down the throat of another dude? Why would he give a fuck? Yeah. Why would that matter to him? Like, why would he need all these, like, that's opulent things? Like, why should I feel bad because I didn't put $5 in a wicker basket? Like, why? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why would he care about any of this shit? And then, like, and just, like, slowly pulling on that thread more and more and more and more and more. And then one of my local priests back home ended up being a pedophile. So that was a fun realization. And then I was just like, this feels fucking bogus. Was the conclusion I ended on. And then that's kind of when I discovered how agnostic is, you know?
Yeah. You're the second person that I've met that's agnostic who basically just told me, like, you look at Christianity and the second you start looking at it logically, it just
things kind of fall apart a little bit.
It just falls apart completely.
Yeah. And that was like, kind of what I started doing. And I was like,
yeah,
something feels fucking weird here, man.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is, like, I'm debating whether I should say this or not.
Oh boy.
So I've always said this as I lost somebody close to me. Mm-hmm. And nowadays I talk about it a little bit more openly. So, like, I'm a little bit more okay with it.
Sure.
But I was just kind of like, you know, and this happened like 10 years ago.
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, if any of you guys have heard me talk about a little sister and you guys are like, whoa, you've never mentioned this person before. Or you don't mention this person at all. I had a little sister who passed away 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. So this is something I've been dealing with.
Right.
She passed away 10 years ago. She was 10 years old. She passed away from something completely unavoidable that I'm not going to go into detail about. Mm-hmm. That's about as much detail as you're going to get from me.
Yeah.
So
fair.
Instead of thinking if there was a heaven and hell, I, like, 100% went to heaven. Mm-hmm. But if like, there's, like, some times where I'm just thinking, and I'm like, oh, you know, but, like, what if she messed up something? She wore the same, or she wore cotton and something else mixed together. So, my God, she went to hell.
Yeah.
And it's like, the Christian version of hell is not how I would like to imagine my little sister being in. Like, I like to just imagine her running around with a puppy version of Cerberus. Just, like, playing games, you know?
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Yeah, sounds
Or, like,
lit.
being in, like, the fields of, I believe, what is it? No, not the fields of, something of Elysium, where it's, like, all the people that were, like, heroic or, like, really just wholesome go.
Oh.
And, like, I like halls? Thinking of it like that, you know?
Halls of Elysium? Is that what it is?
Is it? No, it's not halls. Because it's fields of asphodel, I believe.
Okay.
And then it's... Or unless it is all fields.
It could be all fields.
Because then it's fields of punishment, and then it might just be fields of Elysium.
There might just be different fields.
So yeah, it's just like, you know,
hell just has one really good landscaper, and so they keep everything like nice and trimmed up.
It's like just have like really nice people separate from the really bad people, and then you have the people who are just in the middle.
Yeah.
You know, and like that's how I like to think about it. I don't like to think about it as like, oh, oops, I'm gay, so I'm gonna be sitting next to Stalin in the next community meeting. I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's how I like to think about it. I don't like thinking about it as like, you're gonna burn forever. Like, no, Jesus Christ. Calm down.
Bruh.
Jesus, literally.
yeah, like, bruh.
Put that away. God.
Like, I wonder if you could talk to, like, who is Jesus? Like, what would he think about some of the things that are done? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
in his name, specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would.
And I don't want all this to be like... I don't want people to, like, hear this and be like, oh, well, they're saying I'm wrong for following this religion. That's not at all what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to articulate my personal experiences and thoughts and how I like to explain myself as someone who, and this is, I've noticed, a byproduct of working in IT. I tend to explain the why behind the what that I'm doing or feeling. And that's just because my brain likes to figure out why things do or don't work or why they ended up where they are. You know, so that's why the point of everything I brought up was just to be like, here's why I feel the way I feel. Not you should feel bad and feel wrong about the religion you follow, because at the end of the day, if it brings you comfort, it brings you comfort.
Exactly. It's like, you know, I actually love all the religions. Like, I want to learn about all of them.
I have a friend who read the entire, like, he read the Bible, he's read the Torah. Yeah. He's like every single major like religious text, he's read them specifically for that purpose, just so we could learn all about them. I'm talking maybe like a TLDR version of the Spark Notes of the Bible, because I know the Bible's long as hell. No, he's got like New Game Plus ADHD, so he just like sent that shit. So but like I would love to like learn about all the religions, like, you know, just to learn about them, and learn about all the mythologies too. Like Hinduism is like so interesting to me. I don't know why. I just think like their gods are so pretty. Yeah, no, a lot of the Hindu art is very, very beautiful. Yeah, like just really, really, really pretty. There's a lot of beautiful religious art. Even like chapels. Like, oh my god, some of like the paintings that are done are breathtaking. Dude, the Sistine Chapel is like, oof. Wow. Like, okay, I find it so crazy. I find it fortunate enough that I've been to Italy, and I've been to Vatican City? Vatican, and seeing the inside of all that. As much as there was like a fuckload of people and it was kind of like cramped and crowded that way, but just like the architecture and like the art dotted around everywhere was legitimately very stunning to look at. And that's not something that I've taken for granted in all of my time being away from there and whatnot. But I'm sorry, I spoke over what you were saying. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. I do find it hilarious that, so for you guys, this is in 2 separate episodes, but for us, this literally happened like an hour ago. Back to back, from talking about getting high to religion. Which, to be fair, that kind of feels like the natural order of things. Like, if you really think about it for like a second, it's like, no, I see how they got there. Like, that makes sense. Again, you guys need to listen to episode 8 and episode 9 as just one unit. And just keep in mind, it was maybe about like 10 minutes that we gave ourselves between the recordings. Yeah. Because we both had to go get like water or go to the bathroom or whatever. Correct. And you just need to listen to those 2 episodes as a unit. With that context. Just to like, with that, knowing that context that these 2 conversations were had in the exact same day. Yep. And then go from there. Yeah. And then figure out your brain cells, and wherever they are. Yeah. It's just melted at this point. Yeah, right. God, my brain's... No. I don't know about you, but my brain is totally melted. Oh, I'm going to take the fattest nap after this. I thought you were going to say so shit. Funny. No, it's actually so funny. It's actually so funny because I just texted Fern, recording 2 episodes of podcasts in a row is killing me. I need a nap. And then they said nap time, and I go, we're still recording. And then they said, hi bot, texting while recording, SMH. Hi Fern, you just made it into the end of this episode. Hi Fern. Hold on here. You guys want to say hi to Fern? Hold on. Are you calling them? Wait. No, I'm not calling them. I'm just going to put the screenshot. Oh. For my text messages. Everybody say hi Fern. But yeah, I think that's a good place to end it off. No, I agree. We talked about religion. I wholeheartly agree. And our religious experiences while having a coughing fit. Yeah, no, this has been... That was the last episode, though. Yeah. Shout-outs to that. It's been quite a minute. We've been talking a lot. Yeah. And I don't know what outro I'm doing today. I believe in you. You can. I mean, you've already done one outro, so you can do another outro. Hi, it's me, Outro Finn. Welcome to another episode of The Outro. If you want to listen on Spotify, we have a Spotify. If you're already listening on Spotify, we have a YouTube. And if you're listening on YouTube, we have a Spotify. And if you're listening on Spotify, we have a YouTube. Yeah, if you're listening on Spotify, we have a YouTube. We also have a Discord if you want to join and give us topics. We had topics that we were going to talk about, but that didn't happen. Hey, we can just get to build up more for future episodes. Exactly. You guys should get excited. Give us topics. Give us something to talk about. Please, for the love of God, we're running out of stuff to talk about. I'm kidding. We never run out of stuff to talk about. Are we? Are we actually, though? No. I feel like we could fucking yap forever. I know. Make sure you like the podcast because we appreciate that, and we'll give you a thumbs up for that. Yes. Next time we see you in person, we will give you a thumbs up.
Yes, we will hunt you down and give you a thumbs up.
If you can prove that you have liked one of our podcasts, we will give you a thumbs up in person.
Yes.
I'm consigning us to do this now, so you're welcome, Finn.
That sounds expensive. Anyways, we make sure you check out all the links in the description because, I don't know, there's a bunch of stuff in there. Go watch Godzilla. It's such a great movie. And go experience religion, I guess. I don't know. Other than that, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a good weekend. And yeah.